Hi, I am Vishnu Shankar, a first year law student of Government Law College, Thiruvananthapuram. This presentation is about adjectives and understanding its position of usage. Adjectives are parts of speech that are used to describe a noun or a pronoun. It qualifies a noun or a pronoun, explaining about its quality, shape, size, or use. That's why we commonly call adjectives as describing words. Let's see these two examples. He is a good boy. It is a fast car. The words highlighted in red are adjectives. The word good qualifies the noun boy and fast qualifies the noun car. Now, remove the adjectives. He is a boy. It is a car. Both these sentences make sense. But when an adjective is added, the sentence seems to be more complete. In modern grammar, we also define adjectives as noun modifiers. There are mainly 12 types of adjectives: qualitative adjectives or descriptive adjectives. It highlights the quality of a noun or a pronoun. An intelligent boy. The word intelligent qualifies the noun boy. Proper adjectives. These adjectives are derived from proper noun. Example: French Revolution, Indian team. French is derived from the proper noun France and Indian is derived from the proper noun India. Participle adjectives. Now, these adjectives end with ing or ed or en form of the verbs. Example: a flying kite. Flying is an adjective ending with ing form. Fallen leaves. Fallen is an adjective ending with en form of the verb. Neglected children. Neglected ends with ed form. Possessive adjectives. These adjectives convey a possession. It is my pen. It is our duty. My and our are possessive adjectives. Demonstrative adjective. These are demonstrative words that are used to emphasize the importance of a noun. This car moves faster. This car. The word this is a demonstrative adjective. Other examples are that, these, those, such, etc. Quantitative adjectives. These adjectives suggest the quantity of the noun. Example: he did not have enough strength. Enough is a quantitative adjective which qualifies the noun strength. Numerical adjective. These adjectives suggest numbers or positions. One apple was sufficient for them. Ram was the first boy in the class. One and first are adjectives qualifying respective nouns. Distributive adjectives. These adjectives refer to each one of a group of two or more persons or things. Each participant was asked to complete the task. Here, the adjective is each, which qualifies the noun participant. Other examples are neither, either, every, etc. Interrogative adjectives. These are question words which describe noun in a question. Which book is yours? Whose phone is ringing? Which and whose are example of interrogative adjectives. Exclamatory adjective. What is the most used exclamatory adjective? It is used in exclamatory sentences to show a strong emotion. What nonsense is this? What is the exclamatory adjective qualifying the noun nonsense? Epithet adjectives. These are actually nouns taking the role of adjectives in order to qualify another noun. Example: rubber factory. Here, rubber is also a noun but actually acts as an adjective qualifying another noun, factory. Other examples include police station, arts college, etc. Compound participial adjective. These adjectives are formed when two or more adjectives are joined together to modify the same noun. She adopted a 2-year-old cat. Here, 2 is a numerical adjective and old is a qualitative adjective. Both these adjectives actually highlights or qualifies the noun cat. Other examples are a good-hearted person, a bad-tempered person. These 12 are the main kinds of adjectives. Based on the position of usage of adjective in a sentence, adjectives are of two types: attributive adjective and predicative adjective. When adjectives are placed before a noun, then we say that such adjectives are attributively placed. It was an amazing movie. Since the adjective amazing is placed before the noun movie, it is an attributive adjective. When adjectives are placed after a noun, then we say that it is predicatively placed. The movie was amazing. We find the adjective amazing placed after the noun movie. Here, the word was acts as the linking verb. We can use adjectives both in attributive and predicative position, but most commonly in attributive position. A sentence can have either one adjective or more than one adjective to describe a noun. Using adjective in attributive or predicative position needs to fulfill certain conditions. These conditions vary when more than one adjective are used in a sentence. When only one adjective is used in a sentence, then there are two situations where we can use adjective in attributive position. Some adjective can be used only in attributive position, else the sentence will not make any sense. She is an atomic scientist. Atomic is the adjective which qualifies scientist. We can't use this adjective after scientist as the sentence will not make any sense. Similarly, India would soon develop a digital economy. Digital is an adjective here which cannot be used after economy. When adjectives are used to emphasize a strong feeling or opinion, it is used in attributive position. He is highly sensitive. It was absolute rubbish. The words highly and absolute conveys strong emotion and is used in attributive position. Similarly, about predicative position, some adjectives would make sense in a sentence when it is used after the noun. Joe Biden is the president-elect of America. President-elect. Here, the adjective elect can't be used before the noun. This tree stands here since time immemorial. Immemorial is the adjective and can't be used before the noun. It is a common convention in poetry to use adjectives after the noun as it can add to the poetic beauty. William Butler Yeats, in his poem When You Are Old, writes, "Your eyes had once, and of their shadows deep." Deep is the adjective which qualifies the noun shadows and is used after the noun. Thomas Hood, in his poem Song of the Shirt, writes, "With fingers weary and worn, with eyelids heavy and red, a woman sat in unwomanly rags, plying her needle and thread." Weary and worn are adjectives which qualifies finger and is used after the noun. Similarly, heavy and red are adjectives which qualify the noun eyelids and is used after the noun. As I said, multiple number of adjectives of any type can be used in a single sentence to describe one noun. However, when more than one adjectives are used, there is an order based on the type of adjective that must be followed. This order includes adjective of quantity, observation or adjective of quality, size, age, shape, and color, which also comes under the adjective of quality. Then adjective that describes the origin of the noun, like Indian or Australian or French, etc. Adjective that describe the material used to make the noun if the noun is an object. And last, adjective that describes the purpose of the noun. So the order again: quantity, quality, size, age, shape, color, origin, material, and purpose. When these adjectives are used attributively, all these adjectives must be separated with a comma. Looking at the example here, he owned two beautiful, huge villas in the city. The adjectives are two, beautiful, and huge. Two belongs to the adjective of quantity, beautiful is quality, and huge refers to size. We see that all these three adjectives are orderly arranged and are separated with a comma. When multiple adjectives are used in predicative position, they too follow the same order of quantity, quality, size, age, shape, color, origin, material, and purpose. However, the main rule that needs to be followed is that all adjectives must be separated with a comma except for the last adjective. The last adjective must be preceded with the conjunction and. The weather was hot and sultry. Since there are only two adjectives, we use only the conjunction and to separate them. The boy was handsome, smart, and polite. Handsome and smart is separated by a comma, and polite is separated by the conjunction and. Here, since all three adjectives are of the same type, that is, adjective of quality, the adjective therefore can be of any order. As said earlier, adjectives are also called as noun modifiers. This is because a same adjective, when used attributively or predicatively, can qualify a noun in two different ways. The concerned mother checked upon her children. Concerned mother. Here, the adjective concerned refers to an emotional attachment she has over her children. The people concerned must be informed. People concerned. Here, the adjective concerned refers to the responsibility or the duty of the people. That's about adjectives. I hope all these concepts regarding the usage and position of adjectives are clear to you. Thank you.